Hi, everybody. Dan Illman, Mike Beer, the DRF.com Formulator Race of the Day for Friday, February the 24th. Race number 8 at Oaklawn Park. We're going 6 furlongs. It's the Down the Dusty Road Breeders' Stakes. $100,000 is the purse for Arkansas bred or sired. Let's take a look at this field. And folks, head on over to the Race of the Day event page, if you will, for race number 8 at Oaklawn Park. Download those free Formulator past performances and handicap along with us in post position order. And the number 1, IB Genie B. I don't know your philosophy of handicapping 3-year-olds against older in February, but IB Genie B is a 3-year-old taking on older horses in February, and she's got a big fig edge.
You don't really need a philosophy with that. I don't know the last time I saw a 3-year-old take on older horses in February.
One of the few places it happens.
Listen. She ran an 82 last time.
Where'd that race come from?
If she runs an 82 in here, she will win. She'll win easily. And listen, it's not like, you know, Timeform agrees. Timeform gave her a 106. And that's a standout figure on their numbers, too. So everybody agrees it was a fast race. And she did. I mean, you go back and watch it. How tough a beat was that she took in there? She put away all the chasers and opened it clearly in the stretch and just got closed down at the end. She ran really well last time.
Connections have always liked this daughter of Street Hero. Debuted her on turf going 2 turns. Now she only won with a 33 buyer. She took all the money that day. They threw her right into stakes action on the dirt against open foes. She wasn't embarrassed in that spot. And last time out she ran well. But she is a 3-year-old filly taking on older horses. She was 21-1 last time out. She's the favorite in here. And here's a formulator fact for trainer Al Cates. Over the past 5 years, older dirt sprinters, 3rd off the layoff, 4%, 33-cent return on investment. The 2 is Roxy Rocket. The blinkers come off after a fairly disastrous performance, but it was her first start off a very, very long layoff, and I guess she can improve.
I don't know what was going on in that race last time. First, she took a pretty hard bump at the start of that race. And then I feel like...
I think Shannon Hill said forget about it.
Yeah, I think he did. And I feel like she looks like she's not the easiest horse to ride anyway. He might have been having some trouble with her, but also he knew she was beat from a long way out. He just took her way, way out into the track and just, you know, let her go about her own business in there. To me, I don't even care about that race. I liked her races last year. I thought that she was improving, and I think she was sort of figuring things out as she went along, and I liked that she got a little closer to the pace in those last 2. I mean, I think she's a really big player in here. She looks like, again, she's a little bit of a goofball. I have a tough time trusting her. I think she's a big player in here.
20-1 on the morning line, and she earned that 67 buyer as an April 3-year-old. She did it over Nicky's Rose, the number 3 in this field. She's an interesting horse at a giant price. As for Nicky's Rose, also trained by Cates, who trains the morning line favorite, the 1 IB Genie B. This mare returned off a fairly long layoff to beat state-bred maiden specials on February the 2nd, and I thought she ran okay. She was pretty much on the chase throughout. She attacked on the turn, and as the favorite, she was best in the lane. She obviously has to improve from a buyer standpoint, but that was her first race back, and she does have tactical speed.
It was her first start off of a relatively long layoff. Same layoff, in fact, as Roxy Rocket. And she ran fine. She got a really good trip, but she also won it fairly easily, too. She can go forward off that.
Number 4 is Dutch Parrot, who came from way back to just miss on February the 5th. This is a 3-year-old filly who's already raced against older horses a couple of times. Her 2 races at Oaklawn have been real solid, and because the buyers are kind of light, you might get a decent price. She's 6-1 on the line.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of price she goes off. I don't know if she's going to be some kind of huge price, but she should be all right. And yeah, I think she's run well in all 3 of her starts, Dan. I liked her maiden win off that little bit of life. She did some chasing in that race, but she was able to stay on through the stretch. They took her a lot further back last time and let her settle, and she came with a big run off the turn.
Here's the formulator fact for the number 4, Dutch Parrot. Over the past 2 years, trainer William Van Meter, with older dirt runners going 3rd off the layoff, 25%, $2.65 return on investment. The 5 is A Vision of Chocolate. A Vision of Chocolate. Start number 14 for this 4-year-old filly. It will be her 3rd start off of the layoff. She's got to do a lot better.
She just has to find a way to get back to one of her good races. I mean, she was running races last year that would make her a handful in this race, and I don't know, she lost her way a little bit since they've gotten her back off of that layoff in May. I mean, I don't even know what to say about her. It just hasn't been that good. She's got to find a way to turn it around.
Number 6, Chilean Queen, wide to nowhere from the far outside post in her first start off a fairly sizable layoff earlier in the meet. But her last win came against weak condition claimers at Prairie Meadows. Not sure she classes up with this field.
She looks like she's just a little bit cheap, and she was in against a few of these horses last time. It was really no factor.
Lady Lake, the number 7, ran okay last time out in a state-bred allowance. She was the beaten favorite. She finished 3rd that day, but she probably has the ability to work out one of those nice 3 wide nationwide stalking trips. She has races in the
Yeah.
past fast enough to win this.
Yeah, I wonder if she can still run one of those. First of all, I didn't like that she started running very well on the turf when they switched her over. Now they're going to try and make her a dirt horse again, and maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. She's got some dirt races way back there that would give her a chance in here. I wonder if she can run one of those, though.
The number 8 Pink Flash ran second in this race last year, although you can certainly make the argument she was coming into the Down the Dusty Road in 2016 in much better form than she currently is in right now.
Yeah, she hasn't run well in her first 2 starts back off of a long layoff. Maybe she can do better third back.
Jerry Bello ran second at Thistledown, going a mile 2 starts back. She was up and on a contested pace that day. I thought she was pretty game. The winner of that race was something like 1-5 or 2-5. And then she got going 6 furlongs, and she was rolling late after being outrun early. I think she's somewhat of a sneaky horse in here at 12-1 to crack the exotics.
Yeah, get more forward this time and maybe get herself a little bit more of a chance in the stretch of this race. It'll be interesting to see how the pace plays out, because you gotta believe that favorite's going from the rail. There might be a pretty good pace going on in here.
The 10 Fastanisa beat 4 of these common rivals most recently on January the 20th, her first start of the year. She was able to control the pace up front that day and's got to deal with that favorite down towards the inside this time around. At least she's sharp.
Yeah, it feels like she's going to have to do it a different way. To her credit, she has won from off the pace before, so she has that going for her, but her last 2 wins, both right up on the engine.
The number 11 Easter Indy's got some things working for her. She's the defending champion in this race, and she beat 6 of these common foes, most recently on February the 5th. She is a hard hitter that loves the home cooking at Oaklawn.
Yeah, she can certainly win. She's drawn to the outside, which is fine for her. She beat a couple of these last time. She got a really nice trip, I thought, in that race. I sort of wanted some of the other horses out of that race, but I won't be surprised if this horse comes right back and runs again.
Let's take a look at our top selections for the Down the Dusty Road Stakes, race number 8 at Oaklawn Park on Friday. Mike, you're going to go with Dutch Parrot, just a consistent filly, has more tactical speed than what she showed last time.
Yeah, and I don't mind that they took her back last time and let her make a run, and it worked out pretty well for them. But I just feel like she has a lot of upside, and I like all 3 of her races.
6-1 on the morning line for the 4 Dutch Parrot. Mike goes 4, 1, and 2. I'll take the other Al Cates trained runner, the 3 Nikki's Rose, stepping up off a maiden win, but I thought that was a solid performance that she could build on. It was her first race off of a long layoff. I'll go 3, 1, 10, and 4 in race number 8 at Oaklawn on Friday. And if you're betting the Oaklawn card from home, no better way to do it than right here. DRF.com/trifecta, $300 sign-up bonus for new DRF Bets subscribers. Join DRF Bets for a huge bonus. Approximate post time for our formulator race of the day, the 8th at Oaklawn, is 4:42 Central. Best of luck.